So, good evening, students. So, welcome to my lecture 5 of integration. So, in the last class, we have discussed integration by method of substitution and the problems based on this. Okay. So, today I will discuss some techniques. Okay. So, integration is very easy if you know the techniques. Okay. So, I will discuss the techniques by means of types. Okay. So today I am going to start first type 1. Okay. So type 1 is if the degree of a numerator is greater than or equal to degree of a denominator, then divide the numerator by the denominator and continue the division till the degree of a remainder is less than the degree of denominator. Okay. And after that you write dividend by divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder by divisor. Okay. So after writing this, then you can integrate easily. So why you can write like this? You see, dividend is equal to divisor is quotient plus remainder. Let us divide divisor on both sides. So you can say this is divided by divisor, and this by divisor get cancelled, so it is quotient. Then the remainder by divisor. Okay. It is term plus 3 plus 4. Okay. Dividend is equal to divisor and quotient plus remainder. Okay. So let us work out some problems based on this. Then your fundamental will be clear. Okay. So now I am going to discuss some problems based on this. Okay. So question 1 you write. It is evaluate. Question number 1. Integration of x cube by x plus 2. Then question 2. Integration of x to the power 7 by x plus 1. Okay. Then number 3. X to the power 3 by x to the power 6 by x minus 1. X to the power 6 by x minus 1. And number 4, question number 4, s square plus 5x plus 2 divided by x plus 2. Okay. Then question number 5, integration of x cube by x minus 2. Question number 6, integration of x to the power 6 divided by x plus 1. And question 7, integration of s square by s square plus 1. Okay. Then you write question number 8, 3s square plus x plus 5 divided by 3x plus 2. Okay. You see, all these questions are based on the type 1. So type 1 means that is if the degree of numerator is greater than or equal to degree of a denominator, then you will divide the numerator by the denominator and continue the division till the degree of remainder is less than the degree of remainder. Okay. And after that you write dividend by divisor is quotient plus remainder by divisor. You see, here the degree of numerator is 3. Here the degree of denominator is 1 because this is x plus 2 degree 1. Here degree 3. So here degree of numerator greater than degree of denominator. So we will add up that type 1. Okay. What concept I have told you, you have after that. Here also you see degree of numerator greater than degree of denominator. Okay. So similarly all these questions, section number 7. Number 7 is s square by s square plus 1 and x plus 1. Okay. So here the degree of numerator is 2, degree of denominator is 2. That is here degree of numerator equal to degree of denominator. Expect this question in another question. The degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator. Okay. So we will adopt that concept. So what is the concept? That is if the degree of numerator greater than equal to degree of denominator, then you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. Okay. So let us solve question 1. Question 1 is s cube by x plus 2. So here the degree of numerator is 3, but the degree of denominator is 1. So degree of numerator greater than degree of denominator. So we have to divide the numerator by the denominator. That you have to divide by long division method. Okay. So this you divide Okay, and when you are doing division, that you must write in descending order. Okay, that's numerator you must write in descending order, denominator also you must write in descending. So it is already in descending order. Okay, but suppose this denominator instead of x plus 2, let me say this is 2 plus x. So this you have to write x plus 2. Okay, descending order, degree for this is 1, then this is 0. Okay, but it is already descending order. So direct to divide. Then how to divide this? You see this highest degree. Here the numerator is the denominator this, now it is dividend, it is divisor. So you see what is the highest degree of the dividend. So this is 3. At high degree of this divisor, that is this x, that is 1. So this high degree by this high degree, that is s cube by x. Okay, so it will be s square. So write here s square. Then this s square you multiply here. So if you multiply, this becomes s cube plus 2s square. Now you subtract this. So if you subtract this, can cancel. It is minus 2s square. So now the remainder is minus 2s square. But what I have told you, if the degree of numerator is greater than equal to degree of denominator, you divide the numerator by the denominator and continue the division till the degree of remainder, okay, is less than the degree of denominator. So now the degree of remainder is 2, but the degree of divisor is 1. So degree of remainder is not less than degree of divisor. So again we have to continue. But whenever it will be less than that, we will stop there. Okay. So again we continue. So let us take this as the dividend. Okay. This is the divisor. So here high degree is minus 2s square. Here high degree x. Always remember that high degree term by high degree term. Okay. So minus 2s square by x. So it is minus 2x. Okay. So here we write minus 2x. This minus 2x is multiplied to all of this. So minus 2x into x, that is minus 2s square. Minus 2x into 2, that is minus 2x. Okay. So now subtract this. Okay. So now if you subtract this becomes, so this is 4x, this get cancelled. Okay. So now see what is the degree of remainder. So the degree of remainder is 1 because 4x means x to the power 1. But here the degree of divisor is also 1. But we will continue the division till the degree of remainder less than degree of divisor. You see that concept what I have written in type 1. You please go through that deeply, okay, and try to understand that, okay. So now the degree of remainder is 1, but degree of divisor is 1. But we will continue till the degree of remainder less than degree of divisor. So again we have to continue because here it is equal to this. Degree of the remainder is equal to degree of divisor. That's again we will continue, okay. So why you will stop? You will stop when the degree of remainder will be less than degree of divisor, okay. That is very important point. Please remember. So now this high degree term by this high degree term, that is 4x by x. So that is what, 4. So here you write plus 4. Okay. So this plus 4 you multiply to this. So it is 4x plus 8. So now if you subtract this, so now this is minus 8. Okay. So now see what is your remainder. So now your remainder is minus 8. Okay. So your remainder is minus 8. So what is the degree of this? The degree of this is 0. So now the degree of remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So you stop here. Okay. So what I have told you, you write that dividend by divisor. This is dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, this is your remainder. Okay. So dividend by divisor, you have to write dividend by divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder by divisor. Okay. So after writing like this, then easily we can integrate. Okay. That's why we will split like this. Okay. So now this is your dividend, this is your divisor, this is your quotient, this is your remainder. So this is dividend by divisor. So we will write quotient. Quotient is what? S square minus 2x plus 4 plus remainder by divisor. So here remainder is minus 8. Okay. Divisor is what? X plus 2. Clear? So now we have to integrate this. So now this becomes integration x square is what? X to the power 3 by 3. Integration of minus 2x is 2x square by 2. Integration of 4 dx, that is 4x. So integration of this, here minus 8 is a constant, keep it outside. That is 1 by x plus 2. Okay. So now easily you can integrate this. Integration of this, integration of this, integration of this. Okay. So now this is x cube by 3. This is minus s square. This one is plus 4x minus 8 into. So what is integration 1 by x plus 2? That is ln x plus 2. Then plus a constant c. Okay. So this is your result. So like question 1, you solve all these questions. Okay. Question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Okay. So you see question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. of denominator. So the same concept will apply. So now I am going to solve question number 7. Similarly, you solve the other questions. Okay. Everybody clear? So let us discuss number 7. So now we are going to discuss question number 7. Okay. So your question number 7 is s square by s square plus 1. Okay. So here degree of numerator is 2, degree of denominator is also 2. Height denominator is s square. This one degree is 0. Okay. So that is, this is also coming under type 1. Type 1, what I have told you, if the degree of a numerator greater than equal to degree of a denominator. Okay, then divide the numerator by the denominator and continue the division till the degree of remainder is less than degree of a divisor. After that you write dividend by divisor is equal quotient plus remainder by divisor. Okay, then you can solve it. So let us divide. Here numerator is s square and denominator is s square plus 1. Here both degree are equal. So remember, if the degree of numerator may be greater than degree of denominator or it may be equal. In both cases, at the same concept you have to divide. Okay. So now here I become s square, here I become s square 1. Okay. So now 1 into this, so that becomes s square plus 1. So now you subtract this is minus, s square will get cancelled, so this is minus 1. Okay. So now see what is the remainder? Remainder is minus 1. So what is its degree? 0. So degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. Because degree of divisor 2. So here you stop. This is in the previous problem we are continuing the division till the degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. But here in the first step, the degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. So you stop here. Okay. Then after that you write this concept dividend by divisor quotient plus remainder by divisor. So now this is your quotient. It is 1 plus remainder is what? Minus 1 divided by divisor is s square plus 1. Okay. So integration of this now, integration of first plus second. So integration of 1 dx. So means it is dx, so that is x, and this is minus, it will be outside. Integration of 1 by s square plus 1, that is tan inverse x. Okay. So after that plus. So this one is over. Okay. So question number 7 is over. You can also solve this another method. This is the common trick to remember. If the degree of numerator is greater than equal to degree of denominator, then divide the numerator by the denominator and continue the division till the degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. Okay. And after that you write dividend by divisor, quotient plus remainder by divisor. This is a common technique. Okay. But you can do also by other methods. You can factorize this and you can do. Okay. But this technique is common. Suppose sometimes factorization not possible. So this is the unique method. Okay. So this question we can solve by another method. I am telling you. But this common method you remember. So let us write the alternate solution for this. Okay. That is question number 7. Alita. Okay. Alita means alternate method. Okay. That is the s square by s square plus 1. So here the degree of numerator equal to degree of denominator. Okay. So remember if the degree is same, then what you will do, you write the denominator of the numerator. So the denominator is s square plus 1, that is write in the numerator. Okay. Then after that you balance this to get the previous numerator. So your previous numerator is s square. But here is s square plus 1. So now in minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled. So you are getting exact s square. Okay. Then by s square plus 1. Then after that you split it. That is you break it. Okay. So this you can break like this. S square plus 1 by s square plus 1 minus 1 by s square plus 1. Okay. So now this becomes this get cancelled. So it is 1 minus 1 by s square plus 1. Clear? So now it is integration of first integration of 1 ds is x and integration of 1 by s square plus 1 is tan inverse x plus c. So this is the same answer you get it. Similarly this one you can also solve other methods. That is number 1 you can write s cube by x plus 2. This you can write s cube plus 8. Okay. After that minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay. Then you can break it. That is s cube plus 8. This is we have already solved this. That common method. Okay. That is by division method, but you can also do another method that is like this s cube plus 8 by x plus 2 then minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay. Then after that this you factorize. This is a cube plus b cube. 8 you can write 2 cube. So a cube plus b cube now, that is a plus b. This one is 2 cube, right? So a plus b into a square minus a b. A b means what? X into 2, that is 2x plus b square means 2 square, that is 4 by x plus 2. Algebra we call a q plus b q. Factorization formula a plus b whole into s square minus b plus b square. So that I applied here. Then minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay. So after this, you see this get cancelled. This x plus 2 get cancelled. Okay. So see, denote this lower part is not visible. So I am writing here. I am sorry. This lower part is not visible. Okay. So up to this, it is clearly visible. Okay. So what I will do? You do this one. This way you can write s cube plus 8 divided by x plus 2 minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay, so it is written like this. You factorize this. S cube plus 8 is what? This 8 is converted to 2 cube. Okay, so this is a cube plus b cube. So it is a plus b into a square minus a b plus b square. Okay, divided by x plus 2. Then minus 8 by x plus 2. So now we can integrate this easily. This get cancelled. So this one is the integration x square minus 2x plus 4. Then minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay. So now this is integration part x square is x to the power 3 by 3. Then minus 2 into x square by 2. Integration x is x to the power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. Integration 4 dx means it will be dx integration x. So 4x. Here 8 is a constant kept outside. Then integration 1 by x plus 2. This is 11x plus 2. So this is also you can do. Okay. But the common technique you remember, if the degree of neighborhood is greater than equal to degree of neighborhood, you divide. Yeah? That is the common technique. On any type of question, because here factorization you have to think how to factorize. Okay. Somewhere factorization not possible, suppose. Then you can do by this method. Okay. So this is over. So now we shall discuss type 2. This other question, that is question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 divided by the same manner. Here I solve question 1 and question 7. So you solve in the same manner. Okay. So now we shall discuss type 2. So let us discuss type 2. Okay. So these are the techniques which I am giving you by means of types. So if you remember that, then integration is very simple. You never confuse. Okay. So that's a proper technique, you know. Integration is very simple. Okay. So let us discuss type 2. That is, you write integrals of the type. Okay. That is integrals of the product of the sine and cos of multiple angles. Okay. Integrals of the type. You write integrals of the product of sine and cos of multiple angles. Okay, sine and cos of multiple angles. Okay. So how can I do this? That is, you see, integration of sine mx and of cos nx. So here multiple angle. Let's suppose I say sine 5x and cos x. So here is the multiple. Okay. Or you may back to integration of cos mx into sine nx. Okay. So that is to find integration of these. Okay. That is to find. Okay. To find integration of this. Okay. Or it both may be sine integration of sine mx. Both may be cos integration of cos mx into cos nx. Okay. So but this types of questions how to proceed. Okay. Let us discuss that. So what we'll do for this type of questions, use the trigonometric formula. Use the trigonometric formula. Use the trigonometric formula is equal to sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Okay, so this you have already learnt in class 11. Just to recall, you know sin a plus b plus sin a minus b, 2 sin a cos b. So reverse I am writing. Okay, then number 2 cos a into sin b. So this you can write sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. Okay, then number 3 2 cos a into cos b. So this you can write cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. Okay, so please connect all this formula. So let us discuss. That is your number 4, formula 4. So what is the formula 4? That is 2 sin a into sin b. So 2 sin a into sin b is equal to 2 sin a into sin b is equal to cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. Okay, so you have to use this formula, then easily we can integrate. Okay, are you clear? Hello students. Okay, so you must have to use this formula first. Okay, after that we can do it easily. So let us discuss some problems based on this, then your idea will be clear. Okay, suppose I ask you evaluate the question number 1, integration of sin mx into cos nx. Okay, so it is of that form. So then how can you do this? So what I will do, this 2 sin a into cos b, so it is half into 2 sin mx into cos mx. Okay, so then this becomes, this is now, if this 2 to get cancelled, so you are getting this. So now it is our form 2 sin a into cos b. So earlier we have discussed the formula 2 sin a into cos b is what? Sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Okay, so then this becomes half into, this becomes what? Sin m plus n into x. Okay, and this becomes sin m minus n into x. So it will be integration of first plus integration of second. So what is integration of first? Integration of sin m plus n x. So I have already discussed, if x is replaced by linear, then the formula is same, but one extra item, that is 1 by coefficient of x will be multiplied to that, isn't it? This we have already discussed. If x is replaced by linear, then the formula is same, but one extra item, that is 1 by coefficient of x will be multiplied. So here, you know, integration of sin x is what? Minus cos x. So integration of sin m plus n is what? Minus cos m plus n x. But extra item, that is 1 by coefficient x. Your coefficient x is m plus n. So 1 by m plus n into this. Okay, here is half. So it is half is multiplied to all of this. Okay, so here it is square bracket. Similarly, integration of this, here coefficient x is m minus n. So it is 1 by m minus n. And you know, integration of sin x is minus cos x. So it is minus cos m minus n x. M minus n x. Okay, then plus c. Then you write plus c. So this is your basic concept. Okay, and so now if you simplify this becomes, so after simplification, this becomes, it is minus 1 by 2 whole into m plus n. Okay, then cos m plus mx. Next one is minus 1 by this is, if you multiply 1 by 2 to this. Similarly, if you multiply here, that is minus 1 by 2 into m minus n into cos m minus n x plus a constant c. Okay, so this type of questions you will do like this. Now I am giving some questions based on this. Okay, you will solve. So let us write some questions. Okay, then evaluate Question number 2 you ready? Integration of cos 7x into cos 3x. Okay. Then next to read number 3 integration of sin 5x into sin 2x. Okay. Next to read integration of sin 4x into cos x. The next to write integration of cos 5x into sin 3x. Okay. So all these questions are based on the current types. Okay. So that is the type we have discussed. That is integrals of the product of sin or cos of multiple angles. So here is multiple angle 7x 3x. So I am going to solve question number 2. Similarly, we will solve all these questions. Okay. So let us write the solution of question number 2. So this is cos 7x into cos 3x. Okay. So here we have to use the formula 2 cos A to cos B. So but here there is no 2 cos A to cos B. Let's say multiply here 2 and outside multiply 1 by 2. So this we can write 1 by 2 into 2 cos 7x into cos 3x. Okay. So now this is 2 cos A to cos B. So 2 cos A to cos B, it is cos A plus B plus cos A minus. So this becomes cos 7x plus 3x. Okay. Then plus cos 7x minus 3x. Cos 7x minus 3x. So this was integration. This is number 5 question. Okay. So now this becomes up into integration of cos 7x. 7x plus 3x is 10x. 10x and this 7 minus 3 is 4x. So cos 4x. Okay. So now I can integrate this easily. Okay. So that is half into what is the integration of cos x? Integration of cos x is sin x. But here x is replaced by linear, that is 10x. So one extra item will come outside. So what is that extra item? That is 1 by 10. So it is 1 by 10 sin 10x. Okay. Then next one, this will be 1 by 4 sin 4x. Okay. Plus a constant c. So this is the result. You can multiply this. There is 1 by 20 sin 10x. This is 1 by 8 sin 10x. Similarly, all these questions will solve. Here this will half into 2. Then it is 2 sin A into sin B. And 2 sin A into sin B is cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So after that you can do. Similarly, this half into 2. This is 2 sin A into cos B. So that formula you can apply. 2 sin A into cos B. Sin A plus B plus sin A. Here you write half into 2. This. So 2 cos A into sin B. 2 cos A into sin B is sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. So you can solve like this. So this way we have completed type 2. So let me stop here. Okay. Thank you all of you.